stream of all the mods. So the goal of this stream is gonna be to kinda establish auto crafting, maybe remodel the place a little bit, expand the enemy system that we got, and hopefully automate some things from Mechanism or from this little plastic thing here. Bless me. Oh my god. What I do know is that we are gonna have to get into trees and bees eventually, but we could do that later. For now, I wanna focus on actual automation and all that. So, in order to start that, what we're gonna need is some. There we go. Okay. First off, we need to make some smart dense cables. Let's see what color we want. Ooh, I fuck with this. I mess with this flux one. It's like a darker purple. So in order to get that, we need 4 smart ones. In order to get 4 smart ones, I need a covered. So let's do this. Then we're gonna need this. And it'll make some flux. Ooh. Okay, that's kind of expensive, but we should be fine. So now we need to make a pattern template. Is it template? I know it's pattern something. Pattern terminal. I need to make another one of you. Do we have calculation processors? Well, you have to, right? I got 12 here. So let's go here. Okay, so we need to make this first, and then we can. I need you. Let's make an ME terminal. We're gonna need logic processors as well. Let's just get this. We need some silicon. Make you that calculation. Yeah, we just need some silicon bases. Let's see. I think we have enough of the diamond one. I don't know, we still need to craft them. Okay, so let's do this. Does this require an engineering circuit at all? You need a logic, and you need, both of these need logic. Okay, yeah, so all we need is the logic processor. Let's do this here. Here, just get another silicon press and do this. Okay, before we should be able to do the bare minimum. And now, no, we don't need the advanced one. We just need. Okay, let's make you. We put these logic processes in there. We still need the panel. Let's make 15 of them, so we never have to make them ever again. Pattern access. Okay, we need a pattern provider though. Make some more crafting tables. ME terminal, and then there we go. Patterning, okay. Patterning coding. We need this, and then voila. Now what this should do is that, yes, see, with this we can start making patterns. So really quickly, what we need is, let's see, what does this do? Encoded processing pattern can be sent to the left side should this decode all raw ingredients and display numbers. No. Okay, let's just do the basic pattern. There you go. This is what we need, a blank pattern. Oh no, wait, we actually need to craft. Let's go here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make this a pattern. There we go. Okay, so now, if I remember correctly, actually, we need to make a lot more cables. Like, a lot more cables. You know what? Is there a universal... Is there a universal terminal? Oh, no, we just need to combine this. Okay. So, let's get to this one, and we need cables. And a lot of them. Because these smart dense ones are actually pretty cable expensive. So we do this. We obviously need more of whatever this is. There we go. So now with the cable, we can make a covered one. Oh, we need wool. Actually, how do we make wool? What essence does it take? Let's see. Fluffy puff. Sheep essence, yeah, I figured. We do have chicken essence, so... Okay, you know what? Really quickly, let's do that. Soul jar is what? Soul glass. Seems like we do not have an ingot. Let's get this soul dust. Now we need prosperity ingot. Is it not this? Let's see. We need soul jars. Soul jars are made. Soul jar. Oh, it's soul yum, not soul. Okay. Kind of need a little bit more. Okay, so we need 2 more of this. And then... Okay, the problem with this, however, is that we need mutton. And raw mutton at that. We do have... Well, we did have wool. I'm not sure if the stack of string is gonna... Let's see. I don't think this is gonna be anywhere near enough. Yeah, this is not gonna be enough. Let's go and see. Put you away. I'm assuming cooked mutton doesn't work. Sheep is 8. Yeah, sheep is only... Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna... Okay, if I can fly here. We're just gonna vein mine some wool, wherever we may find it. I know there's a lot of wool. Because there was a pillager ship, and the pillager ships, like, their sails have a lot of gray wool. Which I guess I just failed to pick up. Probably because I didn't want to. But any ship we see, even the annoying mine colony ship. Let's see. Ooh, nah, there's probably no wool in there. Here it is. I think it did vein mine some. Actually, no, I didn't. Okay, let's go. We're gonna need a lot, so... I think, what, each one gives you 0.2? So we need, like, what, 40 each? Need, like, another stack. This should be enough. Okay, I don't know why I'm flying between the trees when I can just fly over them. Now, we can go... See, what mod is this? Because remember there being a way to set up... Yeah. Okay, we can make that. I want to see something. What if I right-click here? See, I can go through any other one. Okay, so that's what we're going to want to do. But we'll do that after. Right now, we're trying to just get all the wool we need so we can get these cables up and running. Here. And put these logs back. Also, I figured out with the pipes, I can make them fixed. Like, I can actually make them work. I just need to wrench them into a certain mode. There we go. Let's do this. Oh, here and there. Okay, so now I got everything. We clear these things up. We also are gonna need a lot of RF fatigue or FEATIC because of the ATM star and all that. Is this not how you make sheep seeds? Sheep seeds. Ah. Oh yeah, forgot about that. We need the solium base. So then once we take this out, we have sheep seeds in the center. So which one are we removing? We're removing this corner one. Okay. Cables. We make this one. We're gonna need this one, and then we're gonna need the covered ones. Okay, so we got like 3 stacks of covered ones. Put all you there. There's other glowstone. Now let's get this back. Put these in here. Okay. So now we got a good amount. And then once we do this, 60. I'm fine with 60. So what we're gonna do really quick is, let's see, what are you even connected to? Oh yeah, this. Get rid of all of that. Damn, these look fucking massive. No, this had what? An import bus? There we go. So that's one channel. Now these should be fine, right? Like I've already smelled this. Because the output's from the back. So let's do import. There, now there's 2 devices connected. And then once we give what, U2. I know we should have more here, but I don't think it really matters whether we have 2. As long as it's basically instant refine. And there we go. So now we can actually physically see the channels that we have connected, which makes it way easier to work with this mod pack now. Oh yeah, we did kind of destroy the terminals. Right, let me put this here. Right. And then once we do this, then we can go and do 1 and 2. And there we go. Okay. So now what we need is molecular assembly. How expensive is the extended one? It's pretty expensive compared to the original. Yeah, the original is just this. Okay, you know, we're gonna need to make a bunch of these. 5 here. There you go. Okay, so let's make this one more, and then let's make 1, 2, and there we go. And then what we're gonna need is I think it's what, a pattern assembler, pattern provider. I think it's a pattern provider. Okay, so that together with the assembler, the molecular, where is where the molecular assemblers I just made? Did I not make them? Oh, maybe they were needed for this. Okay, so if I'm not mistaken, I first want to test this out. Also, I don't think we need this for now. Or we definitely need this, but not the hoppers. This can be fine. Actually, no, it's better to just have that there. I'm gonna test something really quick. Let's say we mine this, right? Okay. This is this is just to test it out because we have one here. It's like what? One here. And I think you alternate them like this. Let's see. If I were to put the pattern, there's a pattern that if I were to put this pattern in here, then I go to the pattern encoding. No wait, where's the? We need to make the one where we can see all the patterns. Pattern encoding, pattern access. This is what we need. Wait, we need a pattern. Oh, we need a pattern provider. Which with this, yeah, 28. We should be fine for now. Or to make a regular pattern provider. Pattern provider here. We're gonna need, let's make 10 of these. Let's make 10 of these. Now let's make some crafting. A stack. Oh, we cannot make a stack of crafting tables. It's fine. So now once we get this, we clear it, and then what? We do this. Oh, don't tell me I wasn't meant to put the pattern provider like that. Wait. Advanced. Oh, it has to be advanced? No, this is regular pattern provider. ME pattern provider. There we go. So now we're going to put this here on the bottom. Okay, wait. We got a lot of things here. How do I make this bigger? Like, I hate how it's small center terminal. I hate how it looks. Pattern providers in the terminal sorted by what blocks are connected to or what name you have given them in an envelope over the inscriber name press. Okay, I don't really care about that. Okay, yeah, wait. The reason why this is only too big. What if I were to make 2 more? Would you instead be 3 tall instead of 2? Oh, now it's 4. Okay, yeah. So, we gave it a pattern, right? And the pattern was, if I can access it, was to make blank patterns. So if we go up here, right, and we wanted to craft a blank pattern, let's say we wanted 10. It would give us the materials, and then yeah, that's what we're missing. I forgot what it's called. I think it's called the crafting unit. Wait. Applied energistics. It's like this purple block. It has to go on top of another block, which I completely forgot the name of. Right? I think it's a crafting monitor. Yeah, it's a crafting. We need co-processing units. Oh no, we need the K storage. Okay. Actually, do we have any other 64? We only have a 1K. Ooh, this is bad. Let's see. How many? Like at least a 16, and then once we automate this, actually, I wanna see something. What if we were to connect all of these machines? Let's forget about these two. If we can connect these, can we make a pattern to automate it? I know this looks really ugly, but this is just to test functionality instead of having it like actually there. Also, wait, let's sort by. Why is it like this? Well, this is pattern encoding. What? Oh, because it's by no, by number of items. There we go. Okay, so let's craft this 1K crafting unit. So now you have this. We're gonna need more of this. I think 4 is enough. Okay, so this says what? We got 4 channels. I think we got like 2 here and then the rest here. Does this not count as a channel? Okay, wait. What if we were to put like you here? And then just place it here. Okay, I know this looks very unorganized, but I promise you this is working. Let's see. If we were to now, let's say we wanted more patterns. Let's say we wanted 10. Start. Yes. There we go. And now we go to the blank patterns, and let's say we want to, let's say we want to make what? Pattern providers. Let's make a pattern for pattern providers. But in order to make pattern providers, we need to make first a formation core. Whereas, so I got a formation core, and then we're gonna get the annihilation core. And then this is something else I want to see. It says processing patterns. What if I were to do this? Okay. And then let's go with silicon. No, this is not. Wait. Let's take this pattern out. Let's put this pattern back in. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna keep it. Actually, no, we're not. Crafts 2 annihilation cores, formation core. Okay. Okay. Now let's. In order to make this, we're gonna need printed silicon. And then we're gonna need the gold one. We place the pattern here. Now, if we were to put this, so it shows us what it crafts. We have the basic things for a processing pattern. So if we were to go up here and go with let's say I want 100. Oh, okay. So because it thinks it needs more. Okay. Let me check this pattern again. Let me check these two because this is just crafting. We don't need. Let me check these patterns. If I go to this pattern, what if we take this out? Wait. So I have that here. I need to get rid of this one. Let's take you off and then apply you. What about now? Because it's not a crafting thing because these things never get destroyed. So what if I want to gold things now? Can we see it in action? Is this working? You have silicon. You have a universal one. Hmm. Oh, wait. I think I figured out what I'm doing wrong. What I need is to do this. Circuit slicer? Hmm. This is a processing one because you don't actually take it. Okay, wait. Oh, no, wait. Okay. If I go here, it said how to get it, right? In the inscriber. Okay, no, I think I need new patterns for this, because what's wrong with you? Hmm. Okay, wait. Because I'm not sure if this worked or not. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of these patterns. This one and this one. Let's get the patterns again. How do I cancel this? Okay. So, this is some patterns. Then here, what we're gonna need is how to make this. Put you in here. And then what we're gonna need is how to make this with this. Okay, and then once we put you in here, we'll worry about priority later. But let's say I want to make two of you. See, this is the problem. What if I just want to make one? Oh, wait, does it need him in the Emmy system? What if it needs him in here? And that's why it's not working. Wait, there's no crafting CPUs available. Oh, because probably we need... Hmm. No crafting CPUs? Why? Is it attached to one channel? Automation can access any cell from any side. Input slots cannot be extracted. Yeah. Okay, so this is all we want. Wait, can I take down one of these? Can I, like, uncraft this? No. Okay, wait. Because right now, I don't think I have the things for 64. Not MK. 64. Hmm. I don't know what the CPUs mean. There's enough here. Growing processing unit. Oh, wait, because that's all this can. Okay, there, I canceled all of that. I want to make one. Okay, wait. Now we're gonna see. Scheduled is all this. We have the connection here. Let me remove these hoppers. Because there's an issue going on here. It says schedule, but it doesn't know how to do it because I don't think these are connected correctly. Let me try something. What if instead of smart, we just connect them with regular cables instead? Because it seems like the smart cables cannot, the dense ones cannot always fit. So what do we have cables? Here we have 571. What if we were to connect these like such? What? Oh, wait. No? Oh, it is. Okay. I was about to say, like, that scared me. That's like the second time. Okay. How is this meant to go? I have you. Oh, do we need a crafting monitor? The CPU, the automation. Crafting unit, optional. Crafting unit simply fills space in CPU in order to make a solid rectangular prism. Okay, crafting storage required. Crafting storage, 1K, all that. They store the ingredients and intermediate ingredients involved in crafts. So larger or more storages are required for the CPU to handle jobs and more ingredients. Okay, that makes sense. The crafting monitor displays the job screen in a moment. The screen can be colored with an applicator. Okay, this is what we need. Option. Crafting coprocessors make the system send out ingredients in batches from any pattern provider more often by making the CPU tick faster. This allows them. Okay, so CPU. I'm assuming we need what, like another one of these? Hmm. I have a simple machine RAM. What I'm understanding is that I just need to make all this bigger. That's what I'm getting from this, at least. So, what are the requirements of making one of these? Because as soon as we can make one, oh, have it. Okay, let's cancel this. Because I might be doing too many things at once. What if we just need this? Because it's not running it through here. That's the issue. Hmm. Okay, let's pick you up. Let's ignore these for now. Okay. So this RC needs energy. So let's put this on top. So what this is meant to do, right, is supply things into it. And then what if we just extract them out like this. So it goes in either way, and then it can. Wait, I need to output this. There's this auto export. 64 automation. Automation access from top bottom slots can be extracted from. Okay, let's assume this now. Wait, what is it telling me? Because what's meant to happen is that this processing pattern should be able to like acknowledge the inscribers, and therefore make it run through it instead. But then when I go here, it says the inscriber logic press is missing. I swear I just gave it up. Oh, it's because it's in here. Okay, what does it say here? Storage NA. Coprocessors NA. Okay, what if instead of to the sides? I'm not sure if this is going to do much, but we just connect it to the bottom. And then we make this loop back. It enters, no, it has to enter through the back. So it enters through the back. My knowledge, this is the best I can do. The thing is, it's not counting this as a channel. That's the issue. Scheduler, it's doing this. Okay. Let me look this up. Because I generally don't know what else to do. Okay, let's see here. Oh, we might need some buses. Honestly, kind of forgot about that. So you have the inscribers.
From there, you're going to go inside each one and put a inscriber. So in this one, we'll make it a logic, and this one will make it an engine. Put it all along on these back here, and we're going to connect them all up. And then we're going to get another export bus, put it here.
Okay. So from what I understand, we need export and import buses. Export, import, and then we're gonna need a storage. Okay, so we have the three things we need. Okay, I forgot. Right. So for import bus pulls items. Okay, so it pulls them. So let's say it pulls them. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna need to do. Okay, wait. What does a storage bus do? Okay, this reads into it, if I remember. So if reads into it, then this happens, and then I think it should be import, and this should be export. Okay, let's check this now. Okay, I think it needs to have it inside. Wait. I need the logic. Oh yeah, wait. It's pulled down because of this. Let's go with the logic inscriber, and if we put you here, then we ask for what?
People here at interface and
Don't worry, guys. This is gonna be sort of a this is a work in progress.
2.5 years ago, I made a detailed automating inscribers and applied logistics to. It turned out to be pretty popular. Automating inscribers, how to set it up. Before we get into AE2, shooting and understand what the inscriber is all about, but just in case, these products.
Yeah, I know they're about.
Is everything we need. We have our 4 types of presses.
Okay, we need 4 types of presses, which we do have. You know what? Let's pick up out of view. Oh, that is not what I meant to do. Oh, okay, yeah. Kind of forgot it was all connected. Dang it, oh, this is gonna be annoying now. What? No. Okay, we're gonna need, that's an export, we need the import bus. One there. Here. Have this here. And have you here. We're gonna have smart channels here. And then we're gonna have some. There we go. We're gonna have some running down like this. There we go. Okay, wait, I actually need to put some things away. Like you, and you. Okay.
Provider, head inscribers, any interface, the flat version, not the block version. 2 export buses, 1 import bus.
Okay, so we need 6 storage buses. Oh yeah, kind of forgot that I did this too. Pattern encoding, crafting. Okay, seems like you just don't like. So everything back here just be normal cables, right? No, we do have some acceleration cards which we do need to place. I think it was what, like 3. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have no idea what else had acceleration cards. Oh yeah, each one of those. Okay. This one had 2. Okay, guess that was important. There we go. Okay, let me get rid of all these essences. So we need what? 6 storage buses. We need an interface. We already have 1, so let's get 5 more. We just not have enough. Are we serious? Okay, what logs of wood do we have? Demonic logs. Come on. So now if I want to craft a damn piston, we should be able to. Okay, so we have 6 storage buses. We have every single inscriber. Let's see. We have pipes. We have import. We have export. Let's see. We need another export bus. Import, export? No, I just need an export bus. Okay. Okay, the pattern provider is already connected to the main network. Okay, apparently we need an ME interface. We need a flat version, he said. Wait. Okay, looks like we need another one of you. Let's get the flat version. He did this on the pattern provider.
Now we need to put our 5 inscribers down like this. 1, 2, 3.
Wait, is it the pattern?
Only operates through its interface, and again, this needs to be the flat version.
Wait, what block did you place it onto? ME pattern provider, yeah, okay.
ME interface, and again, this needs to be the flat version. The flat version isolates the network, doesn't pass power through, only operates through its face, 6 sides. It's much cleaner to work with.
Okay.
Now we need to put our 5 inscribers down like this.
We have 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where things are much simpler than they were back in version 1.19 of Minecraft. We had to rotate inscribers to make them input and output out the right side.
Let's make
things much simplified. So we can import and export just about any side of the inscribers, which makes this setup much easier. So on the backs of all of these inscribers go these storage buses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all get one. We'll set up just one at first, namely the logic press, which we'll put in.
Okay, so then the storage bus goes behind all of them.
Put the calculation press. And this one we'll put the engineering press. Down here is the silicon press.
Now we need the presses.
This one right here is where the final processor assembly is going to happen. So now we need to set up all the filters and things on these and connect them all together. Let's grab some smart cables just so we can see how many channels we're using here. do not want this network here to be connected to our main network. And now everything's powered. We have a Technoblade.
No,
Where have you
I skipped the video. Okay, apparently quotes fiber for some reason. I couldn't tell you why.
8 channels. We're going to get a couple more used up before we're all finished. This one right here, it's got the logic press in it. That means we need to filter this storage bus on gold. We need to filter on insertion only because when this creates its logic, this printed logic circuit.
Okay, let's calm down a little bit. Whoa. How do we...
Got the logic press in it. That means we need to filter this storage bus, power the whole thing, and it's critical that we have this separated with quartz fiber because we do not want this network here to be connected to our main network. Now everything's powered. We have 8 channels. We're going to get a couple more used up before we're all finished. This one right here, it's got the logic press in it. That
Okay, so now
means
whichever
we need
one,
to filter this
engineering
storage bus on gold.
is
It
diamond.
needs to be filtered on insertion only because when this creates its logic, this printed logic circuit, we need it to get pulled out, back out.
Okay, whoa. Insert only. Now I'm gonna need to get the corresponding materials, which is gold, silicon, diamonds, and then Certus quartz. So this one has engineering. Engineering should be diamond. There we go. Insert only. What does this one have? This one has silicon. That has calculation. So this one is insert only. Then this one has none of them because I don't know why we need 5. Let me see. It's not diamond. This one I'm assuming needs gold. Yeah. So insert only and then gold.
To the network through that storage bus. So it's gold going in, anything going out, but that only makes the logic printed circuit. Now, when that logic circuit comes back out of the network, it needs to go someplace, and it's going to come into this inscriber right here. It's going to go right here with an export bus. There's the 7th item in our 8 channel.
Okay, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is way too complicated. My brain does not understand applied energistics in the slightest. Okay, you know, I'm gonna go look this up at a later date. Because for right now, I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Let me just... have all these things like so. Okay. You know, let me just make him a single file line so it's just easier. Okay, I really need to get this through. So let's try this again. Okay, let's get 4. All we really need is 4. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4. These are going to be offline, so we need to connect them like such. There we go. Now these aren't suppressed. So from what I understood, we need the storage buses, and then we're gonna put insert diamond, insert gold, insert Certus quartz, insert silicon, and now we will do silicon. This is what, calculation. So this is logic, and then this is engineering. Okay, this is the main channel. This is connected to one. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect these together. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect them to the main channel. Okay, we have something so far. Let's try this out. It shouldn't work, but let's just let's make one. Okay, because it needs to read seven channels here. Okay, you know what? Let's use smart cables. Because I think the smart cables is really gonna help us out here. How does one make a smart cable? No, wait. Okay, wait. Let's get the sheep essence. Now we're gonna do this for wool. And then now we're gonna get the covered ones and we're gonna craft a bunch of them. Okay, now we have the covered ones, we should be able to make the smart ones. Okay, screw it. This should be good enough. Okay, this one's gold, quartz, silicon. Okay, so you're a diamond. And we're gonna do insert only. Insert only should be silicon. Calculation is this, and then you should be gold. Insert only. We're gonna connect every single one of these. This is offline. Okay. This is doing something. What if we want to make one now? Still says we're missing ingredients. Screw the storage buses. What are the export buses? What does the export bus do? Pulls items and fluids and whatever else from network storage and pushes them into the inventory it is touching. So I'm assuming we want one there. Okay, wait. Let me get these cables through. I'm assuming another one there. Okay. This is online. This is online, and it reads these two. So if I want an inscriber logic, let's see. Okay, let's continue the video now.
Subnetwork here. Now this here, we need to configure this with the logic printed circuit. We'll come back and do the other two.
Okay, well, what we need to do is get here. Get the engineering. To the export bus. You there. Then what we need, like the gold version, so the logic processing one. You there. Okay, so like then what?
Do the logic one first to make this simple. Okay, so now when we can manually put something into this interface. It gets pulled out, stored here, thanks to that storage button.
Okay, so we need the purpose of the ME interface, at least from what I can tell, is just to filter. So we do this here. I do this there. They're just gonna make gold. I gotta put where the okay, it doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put gold, quartz, and silicon. And what we need now is the gold that I had. God knows what happened to it. Now we need this here. Okay, so then what?
It's filtered for gold. That gets pressed. That should have this interface. It gets pulled out, stored here, thanks to that storage bus filtered for gold. That gets pressed. That should have ended up right in here, thanks to this export bus set with a printed logic circuit. Perfect. Now
Okay.
we need the redstone to go in there. That's easy. We just configure this one for redstone.
What in the hell is this dude doing? I'm not sure if it's because I'm dumb or something, but I'm genuinely confused by all this machinery. Okay, let's start the video again from scratch.
Core to Applied Energistics 2, logic processor, calculation processor, and engineering processor. To do this manually, which I have been doing all along, we put press in here with the ingredient that it requires. Logic is gold, and we just ended up with a printed logic circuit. And then we need to take these printed circuits, combine it with a printed silicon circuit and some redstone.
Okay.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Take some State Farm, everybody.
Let's see.
Some days, it's the little things that get us through. An early start, a quick stop, a familiar face. Life feels heavy enough, with worries about this and the cost of that.
And we're going to build a fully automated inscriber setup right here. And here in this chest is everything we need. We have our 4 types of presses, pattern provider, item inscribers, ME interface, the flat version, not the block version, 2 export buses, 1 import bus, and 6 storage buses, of course fiber and some cable, smart cable, and I've got some test ingredients here. Let's grab all of this stuff, and we need to connect the pattern provider to the main network, which this cable goes up to the ceiling to.
Okay, so we need a
network.
pattern provider.
Just connect it.
You know what? Let me just make.
Glass cable. On this side, pattern provider, we
Okay, wait. I'm gonna do this pattern provider. No, like I actually need the item. Okay, so this is the main line that we have, right? We connect it to the main line. And then we do an ME interface.
ME interface, and again, this needs to be the flat version. The flat version isolates the network, doesn't pass power through, only operates through its face instead of all 6 sides. It's much cleaner to work with. Now we need to put our 5 inscribers down like this.
Okay, so then right next to it, he puts one block apart. He puts the inscribers in a helmet form, like this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is where things are much simpler than they were back in version 1.19 of Minecraft. We had to rotate inscribers to make them input and output out the right sides. Things have been much simplified, so we can import and export out just about any side of the inscribers, which makes this setup much easier. So on the backs of all of these
The
inscribers,
backs of these.
storage buses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They all get one. We'll set up just one
Okay.
at first, namely the logic press, which we'll put in this one,
That's-
the logic press, and this one we'll put the
Logic.
calculation press,
So
and this one we'll put the engineering press. And down here is the silicon press. And this one right here is where the final processor assembly is going to happen. So now we need to set up all the filters and things on these and connect them all together. Let's grab some smart cables just so we can see how many channels we're using here. Now everything goes into the network through this interface, so we just need a Flux cable right here. And we power the whole thing, and it's critical that we have this separated with quartz fiber. We do not want this network here to be connected to our main network.
Okay, so he said power it, right? He said power it using the quartz, so that only power is like passed. Wait, where's my pickaxe? Okay, so he said connect this one like this, and then just add another like that. Okay, see, whoa, that is actually online now.
And now everything's powered. We have 8 channels. We're going to get a couple more used up before we're all finished. This one right here, it's got the logic press in it. That means we need to filter this storage bus on gold. We need it to be filter on insertion only, because when this creates its logic, this printed logic circuit, we need it to get pulled out, back out into the network through that storage bus.
Okay.
So it's gold going in, anything going out, but that only makes the logic printed circuit. Now, when that logic circuit comes back out of the network,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to go someplace, and it's going to come into this inscriber right here. It's going to go right here with an export.
Wait. Okay, this should be the empty one, and so when the okay.
Bus. There's the 7.
Whoa,
the
wait.
logic printed circuit. Now, when that logic circuit comes back out of the network,
Mm-hmm.
it needs to go someplace, and it's going to come into this inscriber right here. It's going to go right here with an export bus. There's the
Okay, so then there's an export bus. I imagine right here. Okay.
7th item in our 8-channel subnetwork here. Now, this here, we need to configure this.
Wait, I think I've messed
Go
something up
someplace, and it's
already.
going to come into this inscriber right here. It's going to go right here with an export bus.
No, it seems alright.
There's the 7th item in our 8-channel subnetwork here. Now, this here,
Okay, wait, you're offline, so you don't matter. Let me connect you guys. There we go. Now that is
we
working.
need to configure this with the logic printed circuit.
Okay, now this needs to be configured with the logic circuit. Printed logic circuit.
We'll come back and do the other 2. We'll just do the logic one first to make this simple. Okay, so now when we can manually put something into this interface. It gets pulled out, stored here, thanks to that storage bus filtered for gold.
Oh,
That gets pressed.
wow.
That should have ended up right in here, thanks to this.
Okay. But the device itself is offline, but wait, that actually worked though. Now I just do this. Oh my god, it's doing it. Okay, whoa, wait, it's doing it. It's doing it.
Bus set with a printed logic circuit.
So then what?
Now we need the redstone to go in there.
Okay.
That's easy. We just configure this one for redstone.
So then, ooh, okay, wait, whoa, 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 whoa. We're making progress. So now we do redstone. Okay, you know what? I'm switching both of these. The pattern encoding is going up here. The crafting's in the middle. The pattern encoding is up here. Okay, there we go. So now we filter redstone out through here. I'm assuming it says filter on insertion only. Okay,
This
yeah.
needs to be filtered on insertion only because the final product is going to come back out of the storage bus and into that pattern provider. So now if we put redstone in here,
So now,
that went into this inscriber. So now we just
okay.
need the silicon to get pushed into this one right here.
So which one has a silicon? This one has a silicon. So-
Filter that on insertion only just for consistency, even though it's not strictly necessary on this one. Now we
Okay.
need a storage bus right here.
So now a storage bus on the silicon one. Actually, I'm gonna make the silicon one down here to just copy what he has, so that way it's easy to follow. Filter on insertion only.
Import bus on
So now we need an export. No, that's a storage bus. We need an export from here and then import from here.
this one right here. And I'm going to use a lime cable on this one. Now you see how this broke the whole network because everything connected together. So we need to isolate this with quartz fiber. So this is a little baby 2-channel network
Okay.
represented by this little
I
green
didn't have the
cable.
problem that he
This
had,
is
so I'm not
able
sure if
to
I'm doing
produce
something
power
wrong.
Thanks to this quartz cable. Now this import bus is going to pull the finished printed silicon circuit thanks to this storage bus, which is going to be configured to pull out a
So if I were to do this,
So now we can test this one by putting silicon in here. That gets pulled into here, into this inscriber. It's getting turned into printed silicon.
Introducing
and
Samurai
then
Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection
Okay,
to my
wait.
roots, to my mother, Samurai. With unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you.
printed silicon.
Nespresso and Samurai Origins.
If you mash strawberries and layer it between
Why isn't
peanut
it-
butter and chocolate, then freeze it, you get the most delicious PB&J bites.
Did I mess up? Which one goes where? We need to isolate with quartz. Yeah, I know you're doing that, and I know you're going here. But I need to know. If I put you in here, do you go here? No. Where do you go?
And now, thanks to this import bus, pulling it into the network, because the storage bus is here, configured with
Oh, well, yeah, I did get it. Okay. Import here. Export on the left. Now, you guys might be saying, hey, you just had it like that. I don't remember if I did or not. So, if you do some silicon, silicon should be here. Where I think I clogged up. Oh my god. Okay, wait, let's try this again. You lead that's filtered. That's filter. See, this isn't filtered, so I assume we go here. Where's the silicon? Okay, wait. What if I would put gold in you? Yeah, see how this doesn't work anymore? Okay, there we go. Okay, wait. This is working somewhat. So let's try this again. If I put you there, we had ME interface, which did you. See, where's the gold though? Okay, whatever. We're gonna have storage buses for everyone. Okay, all this is offline because now once we do this, it's connected. There we go. Okay. I don't know where my gold went. My gold might have gone back. But what do I need? Gold and silicon? It's gold and silicon, right? Okay. Insertion only. Insertion only. Which is this one? Engineering should be diamonds. Then calculation. Insertion only should be you. Then you on insertion only should be silicon. So we got here. Oh wait, I didn't filter you. I don't know where my gold is going, and it's. I feel like this is breaking something here. Oh no, wait, it went back here. Okay. Filter you. You need to filter redstone on insertion only. Make sure everyone's on insertion only. Everyone's on insertion only. So now we need the materials to make it. And silicon. So, if I put one silicon in here. Oh wait, I think I needed to connect it. There we go. Put one gold here. What? What happened now? It was working until I messed up. Also, wait. You need that redstone. And you need printed logic. What? Okay, wait, I think I messed up.
It's going to go right here with an export bus.
Oh yeah, we need the export bus.
And,
That's
your
right.
RHL subnetwork here. Now this here, we need to configure this with the
Right?
logic printed circuit. And we'll come back and do the other two, but we'll just do the logic one first to make this simple. Okay, so now when we put manually put something into this interface with the logic printed circuit. We'll come back and do the other two. There's the seventh item in our 8-channel subnetwork here. Now this here, we need to configure this with the logic printed circuit. We'll come back and do the other two. We'll just do the logic one first to make this simple. Okay, so now when we can manually put something into this interface. It gets pulled out, stored here, thanks to that storage bus filtered for gold. There's the seventh item.
Why is it
8 channels. And this one right here is
What?
where the final processor assembly is going to happen. So now we need to set
Okay.
up all the filters and things on these and
You already
connect them
set
all
up the
together.
filters.
Let's grab some smart cable
On
just so we can see
insertion
how many
only.
channels we're using here. Now everything goes into the network through this interface, so we just need a Flux cable right here. And we need to power the whole thing, and it's critical that we have this separated with quartz fiber. Because we do not want this
There we go.
network here to be connected to our main network. And now everything's powered. We have 8 channels. We're going to get a couple more used up before we're all finished. This one right here, it's got the logic press in it. That means we need
Okay.
to filter this storage bus on gold. We need it to be
Okay.
filtered on insertion only because when this creates its logic,
Okay.
it's a logic circuit,
We're
we
doing
need it
things.
to get pulled out, back out into the network through that storage bus. So it's gold going in,
Let's go back.
anything going out, but that only makes the logic printed circuit. Now, when that logic circuit comes back out of the network, it needs to go someplace, and it's going to come into this inscriber right here. It's going to go right here with an export bus. There's the seventh item in our 8-channel subnetwork here. Now, this here, we need to configure this with the logic printed circuit. We'll come back and do the other two. We'll just do the logic one first to make this simple. Okay, so now when we can manually put something into this interface. It gets pulled out, stored here, thanks to that storage bus filtered for gold. That gets pressed. And that should have ended up right in here, thanks to this
Okay, so we are
export
here.
bus set with a printed logic circuit.
So now what?
Now we need the redstone to go in there. That's
Okay.
easy. We just configure this one for redstone. This needs to be filtered on insertion only because the final product is going to come back out of the storage bus and into that pattern provider. So now if we put redstone in here, that went into this inscriber.
Okay, so we got
now
it there.
just
All we need now is to get the silicon.
to get pushed into this one right here. We'll filter that on insertion only just for consistency, even though it's not strictly necessary on this one. And now we need a storage bus right here. Import
Okay, wait. So we need a storage bus on the silicon.
bus on this one right here. And I'm going to use a line.
And then import bus on the left. Use a smart cable.
Even though it's not strictly necessary on this one. And now we need a storage bus right here, import bus on this one right here. And I'm going to use a lime cable on this one. Now you see how this broke the whole network because everything connected together. So we need to isolate this with quartz fiber. So this is a little baby 2-channel network represented by this little green cable right here, isolated from the rest, but powered thanks to this quartz cable. Now this import bus is going to pull the finished printed silicon circuit thanks to this storage bus, which is going to be configured to pull out a print.
Okay, wait. I need to switch these two. Because for me, the storage bus would be printed circuit, and then the import bus is going to be here, and then here. Okay, so now if I were to put one silicon in here, and this goes here, and then oh my god, finally, bro. Okay, all I need to see now.
Did silicon. So now we can test this one by putting silicon in here. That gets pulled into here, into this inscriber. It's getting turned into printed silicon. And now, thanks to this import bus pulling it into the network, because this storage bus is here configured with silicon, it is now in here. And all three of these things are crafting into a logic processor.
Okay, so then.
Now, this has nowhere to go yet.
Okay.
This is the final step. This storage bus is ready to make it available to the network because it is configured for insertion only, but it needs to go back out into this pattern provider with a final export bus configured for the logic processor. Now that is going to get pulled out of there. If we look closely, we need to connect it. Now it's going to get pulled out of there because it has a place to go.
Wait.
And it went back into our network.
I'm gonna place this up because it needs to be up here. And then in here we put the logic, calculation, and engineering. And then you connect it all. To this one. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna go down. Yeah, okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna connect this with the export bus here with each of the three that we need. I'm gonna go here. No. Wait. Okay, wait. Let me just make sure. If this makes another one, then we should be fine. Let's see. Okay, so then I'm gonna go here, here. Here. Okay, and then that's what he said the purpose of this was. Oh my god, I think we finally got it. Jesus Christ almighty. So now, if we want to make logic processors, so we want to make 10. Okay, wait, what? How do you actually make an autocraft
To
now?
complete the automated process. So you can see here, we're using 8 channels, this subnetwork, and there's a sub-subnetwork with 2 channels. That's a total of 10, which is why we can't have everything connected together. This quartz fiber and pattern provider keep things isolated from the main network. So let's go upstairs and set up our pattern providers. Okay, so we want to make a logic processor, but we don't want it to send printed silicon and printed logic circuit. We want it to send raw ingredients, which is gold.
Okay, so what I need to do is I need to fix my patterns. Actually, no wait, not the logic one. Yes, you. So what he says to do is to instead have the pattern go here to processing, do this,
And now we make that pattern, and we do the same thing.
But instead of doing this and this, we do a gold and we do silicon. Once we do the pattern here.
Thing for the calculation processor.
Okay, and then we just do the rest for engineering. Instead, do this in silicon. And then once we do the calculation, get rid of you, get rid of you. We instead do Certus quartz, and then we do silicon. Okay, so then what now?
Which is going to be Certus quartz, silicon. And finally, for the engineering processor, we're going to use diamond and silicon. So now we have those three processing patterns. We're going to put them into this pattern provider that's connected to an ME interface.
Okay, so then we get these patterns. We go to pattern provider and this ME interface. And put these ones here.
We'll see that this is going to the right place when we go back downstairs. Those three things go in there. And now we can test this with a logic processor. Let's pull all these out so we can see them getting crafted. This logic processor.
I want to craft
start
a logic
and it gold
processor.
into here, silicon into here, redstone in here, waiting for.
Okay, wait, it says missing redstone. Oh, it's probably something wrong in my patterns. No, wait, he did have it, so it... Oh, no, wait, it's probably because I just don't have redstone. Okay. Okay, and then... See, there's some here. Please just let this work. How long is it? Oh my god, it works. Thank God. It's been like 2 hours of this bullshit. And it finally works. Oh my god. Oh my god, finally, bro. Finally. Fuck it. How'd that make it so it crafts? Make 100. Go. Okay. Oh my god, finally. Now, while this bullshit goes on, I'll very quickly make. Is this a thing? Let's just search up wireless. I know we're gonna need you. Here, a wireless connector. Wireless connector connecting networks like Quantum. Okay, no, wait, but I need a wireless. Holy shit. I think there's this thing called a wireless charger. Charge displays items in an unbounded area. Alright, but how does this work? Okay. Let's make a wireless. So let's get a universal. We need Oh, we need a pattern encoding. We need a wireless terminal. We need a wireless receiver. We need a flex pearl. Probably gonna need a little bit of that. So we make this. We need this. We need this. We need this. Just there we go. There you go. Just have a bunch there. I'll just go back. Wireless terminal. $33 might be enough. Oh, because one of them is already crafting the 100. Okay. Yeah, let's take a little break. Mental break over here because I'm mentally exhausted. At least it works, so I'm so happy it works. You guys have no idea. And this is just to craft actual things. Okay. Actually, let me try and put in an acceleration card. This OST heals. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, let's make some acceleration cards. Acceleration card. Okay, let's get rid of that because no, I need the crafting terminal. Let's make some more advanced cards. Oh wait, yeah. So let's put an acceleration card to you, one to you, two to you, another one to you, another one to you. Yippee, this is working. Automation. Oh, they broke the log? I didn't even break it. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we figured out how to automate things now. I'm just gonna mine a bunch of this. Once I get the wireless, I'm gonna put this in some remote area and just have like a ceiling of cables. Well, that's happening. Oh no, it's like keystones now. Okay, yeah. Screw that. How many calculations do we have? There you go. Okay, and now once we're gonna need a lot of crafting processors. Because once we do that, then we can make it so we automatically turn every essence, and then we can automate supremium, inferium, all of that. So I'm gonna link it up to this. RC, I still have a lot to learn about this mod. But yeah. Is there no like wireless battery or something? Yeah, it does seem like it. It's also going pretty fast. Yeah, we're just gonna craft so many acceleration cards. It's gonna be insane. Whew. That's the end goal. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay. Let's look at the processors. If I can spell. Yeah, C115. Are you done? Okay, see, now you're done. So now we're gonna get calculations. 1,000. Okay, see, and then that's where we would need to get apply the agriculture to make silicon, so does quartz, and all that. Let's make like, ooh, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Like, I never want to have to craft any of these ever again in my life. Inventory full. Oh yeah, silicon is through regular quartz. But can I make quartz blocks? Oh, okay. Out of power. Okay, see, how did this happen? Like, why are you offline? Oh, it's because we're using more energy than we have. No, it says this is online. What do you mean suppressed? Oh, because this one isn't connected by any cables. So theoretically, if I were just connect cables, I should be fine. So like theoretically, right? If I were to do this, and then let's say I had, oh yeah, let's say I had you here, then you here, then you had a stack, and an energy card, and then you, the resonator. We need energy. Okay, what if we just cut this for now? Okay, wait. Because I need. I was gonna make a generator like right now, but this has been bugging the whole time. My upgrades 50 acceleration card increases the burn of the chamber for. Ooh, wait, if it takes an acceleration card. See, now I'm at 60. Okay. So my question is, what if I just... See, you're not suppressed, but what if I then place you like this? Are you still suppressed? See, you're online. You're suppressed. Okay. There we go. We have barely enough. Okay, so really quickly, what we need to do is we need to work energy access. Because what I need is I need something that energy acceptor converts common forms of energy from other tech mods. Okay, yeah, I need an energy acceptor. Okay. We haven't got into power yet. But this is what I want to make. Okay, in order to make you, in order to make you, in order to make you, in order to make you. Boom. Boom. Alright, another right. Oh. Yeah, obsidian, honestly. Oh no, it's the same thing as, oh, it just has higher transfer rate and max energy. But it's the same. Okay, so what I need now, since this is kind of where the battery of everything comes from, if I have an energy accessor here, then I have an energy generator, an emerald generator. And then I get my favorite stack of coal blocks. This should be filling up this at a crazy rate. Yeah, okay, and this is going to take like 8,000 ticks or whatever. Not necessarily seconds, but this should be... I don't know what FE means. Actually, wait, I can just turn everything to FE. This is 120, yeah, this is about double. We can compress this 8 times if we want. No, I can make a 60. Ooh. Ooh, I can make this. Ooh, I can make this. I can make that. Honestly, if we put enough nether stars, how many do we even have? Oh, like 800. Well, what is this? Oh, because this is a pattern encoder. Got like 800 nether stars. Never mind. I forgot. It doesn't craft 3, it crafts 1. Okay, the fact that we only have a stack of nether stars, I'm not gonna lie, I thought we would have a little bit more. Yeah, we need to make a lot more nether star seeds. Because that's gonna be running our power for a long time. Okay, wait. I should be able to have enough energy that is not what I want to connect. To connect these now. yeah, because I was gonna say like, make 1,000. Oh no, I forgot. There's a limit. You make 100. So make 100 of those. I don't. What is this? Generators galore. Is it like an upgrade? I don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. What's the purpose of you? I don't think. Okay. Yeah, this is slowly gaining, so this should be enough right now. Just realized that this is not. This hasn't crafted one. Oh, because the process is still okay. So I'm assuming this is in backup, right? Yeah, it's crafting. It's crafting. I don't see it. Oh no, wait. Wait. Process. What is this? Circuit. Circuit. This one's this here. Oh wait, it's this thing as well. What would it take you off? Oh, there you go. Okay, why isn't it taking this out? Or I think it is. 29. Okay, it is. That's good. I was worried for a sec. We just need a bunch of power and acceleration. Speaking of power, what is in this mod? Not mechanisms. Modernization power. This is where we're gonna get into eventually. Because we need some crazy amounts of power for the ATM star. And this is where all of it comes from. Probably. Unless we do nether star generators, which I'm honestly not opposed to. Especially with the fact that we can have... If we can have infinite nether stars have always been, at least in every mod that I've played, like the most short-term efficient. Obviously, you can make big ass reactors, and that would be more efficient. But I've never really touched a reactor before. Like, never really. Making the nether star is extremely compact and expensive. Meanwhile, like even netherite is what 8 per one, so it's literally 3 times quicker.
So if I remember correctly in the quest line, I think we need like what 256 million per tick.
Something like outrageous like that. Which I'm not even sure what nether stars are gonna be. So, let me see. How much is the nether star generator? Yeah, see, this makes what 32,000. Oh no, but that's times. There we go. So we're gonna need a bunch of this, which is already very expensive. I mean, apart, it's just because of the way the schools. We can automate everything else. We're getting closer and closer to automation. Let's see. We go to chapter 3. If we go here, remember this needing a lot. I mean, actually, wait. Technically, we're still in chapter 2, but we're basically in chapter 3. We still need to do all this and the dissolution chamber. Okay. We do still need to progress with industrial foregoing. How long is this burning? Honestly, yeah, this is pretty efficient. But actually, what? One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, each nether star is 10 million. So I can only imagine. Wait, let's check. Wait, I remember us needing, I don't know why, but we need like 256 million a tick. I don't know where I'm getting this from. Where am I getting this from? I was thinking this. Let's see. I don't know. All I know is that we're gonna need a shit ton of power. Like a lot, a lot. Okay. Is there like an excavation? Is there like an excavation tool? Excavation. No. Okay. Let me do small square. Actually, let me do large tunnel. Now let's do small square. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna need to expand this base a lot more. Because all the mod packs and all the technology that we're gonna have to be using, we're gonna need a lot more space. Hell, even different areas just for this. It's like just to advance. Okay, so I want to have a tech area. I want to have mystical agriculture. I think I'm gonna just keep mystical agriculture down here. I might move all the technology somewhere else. Okay, yeah. We do need to start specializing different areas and corners. Okay, acceleration. We're gonna need a lot more acceleration cards. So let's make. And there we go. And then gonna make a bunch of these. I'm not sure. This might increase energy cost, but we should be fine. Should be a-okay. Let's do that there. We're maxing everything out. Okay. Now let's do this. Okay, wait, no, that's to put it in. What's to put it out? Export bus. Okay. No, I need like this here. Oh, it doesn't. Storage buses don't do this? Okay. Import. Okay, let's see how fast now. Okay, is this still crafting? Crafting 41. We need silicon. Okay, you know what? Let's cancel this. And then we're gonna do that. Oh, this is instant. Oh yeah, I can see. I can get behind this. There we go. Okay. So now, really quickly, let's craft a 64. All we need is one. We have around 2 seconds and a half. Oh, okay, wait. Ooh, wait. If we already ran out. Okay, we can at least make 164. And then now we need another crafting storage. Crafting storage. With a 256. Honestly, yeah, we're making it. And then now we do this. Then we do this and this. Okay, so now that we got 3, we can craft. And then now, wait, we need. Ooh, we do need this. Oh wait, it said something. Control, click. Oh wait, it's not available because we're making more calculation. Honestly, this is moving pretty quickly. Yeah, and then once we set like 10 or 12 of these, and just like constantly crafting everything, we're gonna be like in a very good place. But that's gonna be a little bit further future. I need to like literally remodel everything here. It's too congested, too dense. We have more space, more areas. Like I'm gonna make some waystones, so we have specialized areas like this. This is very cheap to craft, so we should be fine. And then we also might decorate, you know, the interior and all that. That's gonna, of course, be later. Okay, I'm assuming you're done. I'm gonna start. Now we're waiting. Okay. What do these things do? Capacity is probably the best thing. But we can look into that later. Okay, now we gotta wait. Or this is the process of this. Yo, this is going. This is clamping down, bro. And so is this one. Okay. Okay. It should be crafting the logics pretty soon. There we go. Now we can make a crafting unit. Then it's what? Crafting unit and 256. Now all you guys are gonna be offline, and then boom. Yeah, it did pause it. Okay. Okay, really quickly. Read patterns, right? And then you need like dirty as well. Yes, but we need multiple CPUs. And we also need to automate all this. I can craft you, need to craft iron. Okay. Oh. No, I just realized I gotta do something. I gotta go through all of these manually one by one. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make some more nether star. And then where is the nether crux? There we go. How many of you? Yeah, I realize this is witherless rose. Okay, this is expensive as hell, bro. The star's casing. 28 alloy blocks? Damn. Okay, bro. We're gonna need to kill some more withers before we do anything. That's water. Damn, that's glowstone. There we go. Now, where's the base? Let's see, base. Yeah, okay, so we got Insanium, the base, and the nether stars. 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait. And there's another star seed. And there we go. Now we have 2 nether star seeds. We have a lot of Inferium, which we honestly don't even need right now. At least not for anything that I can think of. Next episode, yeah, we're probably gonna clean this up a little bit more, and then we're gonna go to the pig lich. I just really wanted to get automation at least down. This looks very, very horrendous, but we will tighten up or neaten up next stream. I'm gonna end it here. I might stream some golden apples, honestly, or I might just call it quits. This is very important. I also don't want to drag the stream on for too long. It's already kind of late. So, with that, I shall leave you all. Wait, I shall leave you all, and see you next stream. Join us so we can officially finish chapter 2 and then officially start chapter 3. But anyways, Omni out.